morning and welcome to A&E TV. Today we're joined for morning coffee by fashion designer Arwa Al Banawi. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And to kick things off, can you talk us through your morning routine?
My morning routine, I start my day around 8:30 a.m. Honestly, I wish I was one of those who does not go straight to my phone, but I am not. I train myself, but I can't do it. So I literally immediately start, seeing my calendar, while I'm still in bed. And then I play some music. I normally pick out my work outfit the day before, just so that I can immediately get out fast.
Yeah.
And I have my turmeric tea, and then have a banana or something fast. Have my coffee, make a few calls, and then head out by 9:30.
Okay.
To the office.
Cool.
Yeah.
And can you tell us, what do you think makes your brand different and unique from others in the region?
I believe the Arwa Al Banawi brand aesthetic is very strong. The tagline of the brand is the suitable woman, and how that all started as well is very unique. And so I always say, my brand's core values are two things. So one, it's about empowering women.
Yeah.
And two, it's about exporting the culture that I'm very proud of. So I believe I was one of the very, very first designers to name every collection.
Yeah.
So every collection I have was titled by something.
Okay.
So the Hayataha collection, the Kingdom collection, the Bedouins collection. So every collection was highlighted by a story, and there's always the Arabic statements on some of the pieces. So that also made the brand very strong, because I was one of the first that had Arabic calligraphy within the collection and the power suits. So I think the aesthetic is very strong, and we have clients that, they come every season to shop, and they know what they want. They even expect it. They expect there's going to be a suit. They expect there's going to be a new statement of the season. So the We Are a Kingdom t-shirt, we still have it. We still sell it. It's sold out every time we put it back on stock. So yeah.
I think you've really kind of built the brand identity now, haven't you?
Yes, I believe so.
And who's the woman that you design for?
So I always say that, she's 25 to late 30s. That's mostly our, demographic. Yeah. A woman that wants to be independent. She looks very chic and effortless, and isn't afraid to voice her opinion. She's clever and witty and beautiful and very confident. I always say that she's daring and feminine at the same time.
Okay.
So.
Cool. And what do you think about what's happening in the design industry in the region at the moment? What's your kind of opinion on that?
I mean, I'm really happy and excited that, there's a lot of incubators that are coming up. There's a lot of support from the industry, from the region. One, we have Fashion Forward. Fashion Forward was one of the main and most important regional fashion calendars, and I showcase with them almost every season. We also had the first Riyadh Fashion Week last year, and I was really happy that I was one of the first designers to come on board. So there's a lot of events happening. There's also the Dubai Design District where I'm based. So it's really exciting, and even now, back home, because I travel between Dubai and Jeddah and Riyadh a lot. In Jeddah there are more boutiques opening, in Riyadh there are more boutiques opening. Amazing. So now we're even expanding our point of sales in Saudi, because there are a lot of female entrepreneurs that are really stepping up their game in the industry, and they're starting their own thing. So it's a very exciting time
Yeah.
for the region. And honestly, there are so many designers that I look up to myself. One of them is Ashi. He's really an incredible designer. We just saw he dressed Beyonce.
Yeah.
That's really a proud moment for all of us designers from the region to celebrate this with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're really going to a really cool place.
Okay, amazing. And what would you say has been the biggest achievement you've had so far?
I think that would be starting my brand, honestly, because the start is always the toughest.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who to go to, you don't know who to talk to, you don't know how to start. And then, subhanallah, I just believe there's a beautiful quote that I always live by, and it says, "There's magic in action." Because the second you just say, "I'm gonna do it," you take action and you do it, then the universe just starts sending you people or support or an idea. So it just kind of like all flows to the right direction.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. And what's been your biggest challenge so far?
That would be my first collection. Actually, maybe almost that happened 2 times. To get basically all of the pieces ready and on time for presentation day, because we also follow the international fashion calendar. So during Paris Fashion Week, that's when all the buyers and the press receive details about the collection, the lookbooks and all the materials. So we have to follow the same calendar. So I definitely say getting the whole collection ready on time and all the pieces are perfect. And I remember once, this was spring summer 18, and I'm flying to Paris and the collection wasn't ready, and we finished at 5 in the morning.
Wow.
With the whole team, and my flight was at 9:30.
Wow.
So that was very, very,
tight.
very dramatic. And but these moments really, they become worth it afterwards.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And what is it that you still want to achieve?
I still want to do more like in the industry. I do want to start a men's line, that's for sure. I already do have pieces that are genderless. So we do have, male clients. But definitely I want to do more, like to give back to entrepreneurs, to give back to fashion designers.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get on that now, to work with a few universities back home. Cool. Because I get a lot of these direct messages on Instagram. A lot of designers ask me questions, and I like to do a few videos here and there, but I would really love to do that one day, to really give back to the community.
Yeah, you need to find the time to do that as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And who's the person that inspires you the most?
My mother.
Okay. And is there a personal motto that you live by?
It's in Arabic. It says, "Man jadda wajad." So it means when you work hard, you will receive.
Okay.
So I always, remember that through my days, because if you really work hard, you put the effort, you put the hours, your heart is into it, and then you'll receive something.
Okay.
So,
and if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Believe in miracles. Miracles happen.
And what about if you could tell yourself something 10 years from now?
I would definitely say thank you, Arwa, so much. I would be thanking myself, honestly.
Oh. And this one is obviously quite an important one for you. How would you describe your personal style?
My personal style. I'm very effortless in my style. I love to mix prints and colors together. I believe my style is very elegance with a contrast of streetwear.
Okay.
So that's always been how I like to dress. I would love to wear a dress, at night with heels, and I wear a cap you know. So
Yeah.
I love to mix elegant pieces with streetwear.
Okay. And what do you say no to?
What do I say no to? Decaf. That's a very big no. No.
All right. And what book are you reading at the moment?
At the moment, I started Women Who Run with the Wolves.
Okay.
I follow Jada Smith, and she always talks about this book.
Okay.
So I just started reading it now. Apparently, it's a really good book. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. And for our final question, how would you like the world to remember you?
That I changed something in the regional fashion world. I was, you know, I really gave it my all, and you know, I've become one of the designers of the region who really was very proud of her culture. I'd want to be remembered that I've also shown so much pride for my country and my culture in my fashion label, and I let the whole world celebrate that and wear it, and also that I have exported in a way the culture by using the Arabic language. And you know, people even who don't read Arabic, you know, they're curious and they want to wear it. So I'd love to be remembered by that I've done something. And you know, for me, fashion is about that. It definitely is about the silhouettes and the cuts and the style, but it's also a very strong message that you want to deliver to the world. And this has been my message, to educate people in the world about my culture, about you know, the region, about the Arabic language that's beautiful, and the calligraphy that's very artistic, and a message about empowering women in the region, and that's very important to me. And I believe, inshallah, that's what I hope.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.